Hello there, everyone. I'm Renee, and today, Lucy the black cat and Leo the orange cat are taking us on a cozy autumn adventure you won't want to miss. We're heading to a beautiful apple orchard where trees are heavy with red, green, and golden fruit. You'll see Lucy and Leo pick apples, learn about different varieties, and even bake their very first apple pie in a warm, rustic kitchen. Stick around to the end to discover the sweet surprise they bring home, because this adventure is all about friendship, sharing, and the magic of the harvest season. Let's jump right in. The crisp September morning was filled with the sweet scent of ripening apples drifting through the cool breeze. Lucy the black cat and Leo the orange cat padded down the lane, their tails swishing in excitement for the autumn adventure. They had been invited to visit the Maple Grove apple orchard, a place famous for its endless rows of apple trees and delicious seasonal treats. The sun shone warmly, making the dew on the grass sparkle like tiny diamonds. As they reached the orchard gates, a friendly farmer named Mr. Brooks greeted them with warm smiles and a gentle wave. "Welcome to the harvest season, little one," he said, handing each of them a small wicker basket lined with soft cloth. Lucy's eyes sparkled as she looked around at the sea of apple trees stretching far into the horizon. Leo flicked his tail in anticipation, already imagining the sweet and spicy apple desserts they may enjoy later. Mr. Brooks explained that the orchard grew many kinds of apples, each with its own unique flavor, texture, and use. There were Honeycrisps for sweetness, Granny Smiths for tart pies, and Gala apples that were perfect for a midday snack. Lucy reached up and carefully plucked a shiny red apple from a low branch, feeling its cool, smooth skin beneath her paw. She placed it in her basket, proud of her very first harvest of the day. Leo spotted a cluster of bright green Granny Smith apples hanging just above his head. With a small leap and a quick swipe of his paw, he batted one down and caught it before it could touch the ground. They wandered down the rows, the sound of crisp leaves crunching under their paws, mixing with the distant laughter of other visitors. Everywhere they looked, apples glistened in the morning sun like ornaments on a giant holiday tree. When their baskets began to fill, Mr. Brooks called them over to a wooden tasting table set beneath the shade of a towering maple tree. "You can try each variety and learn which is best for what you want to make," he explained cheerfully. Lucy bit into a Honeycrisp apple, her eyes widening at the burst of juicy sweetness that filled her mouth. "This one tastes like sunshine and honey in my mouth," she purred happily. Leo tried a slice of Granny Smith and puckered at the tartness, then broke into a grin. "This would be perfect for baking a pie with a nice golden crust," he said, his whiskers twitching in delight. After sampling several kinds, they decided to pick extra Honeycrisps for snacking and Granny Smiths for baking. Their baskets now brimmed with colors of autumn deep red, bright green, and soft golden yellow. Mr. Brooks invited them to the orchard's little barn kitchen, where the smell of cinnamon, sugar, and warm apples filled the air like a cozy blanket. "Let's bake something delicious together," he said with a smile. Lucy helped wash and slice apples, arranging them neatly in a round pie dish. Leo mixed cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg in a small bowl, sprinkling the fragrant blend over the glistening apple slices. They worked side by side, their paws moving quickly and carefully as they prepared the pie. The warmth of the oven filled the room, while outside the golden afternoon light streamed through the barn's windows. When the pie was ready, Mr. Brooks cut generous slices for everyone to taste. The sweet, spicy flavor made Luci and Leo's tails swish in pure joy with every bite. As they enjoyed their warm treat, Mr. Brooks told them that the harvest season was about more than just gathering food. It's a time to show gratitude for what the earth provides and to share those blessings with others, he exclaimed kindly. Luci thought about how much fun they had picking apples, learning about each variety, and tasting fresh fruit. Leo realized how special it felt to work together and to create something that could be shared with friends. Before they left, they carefully packed small bags of apples to bring home for their neighbors and family. They wanted to spread not only the apples themselves, but also the joy of the day's experience. As they walked down the lane, the baskets on their packs swayed gently with every step they took. The cool evening air carried the scent of apples and cinnamon all the way to the edge of town. Luci looked at Leo and smiled warmly. Today we learned that the harvest season is about giving, sharing, and enjoying the simple joys of life. Leo nodded in agreement, and we learned that apples taste even better when they're picked with friends, he added with a happy flick of his tail. They reached home just as the first stars began to twinkle in the darkening September sky. Their hearts felt as full as their baskets, warmed by the sweetness of the day's adventure. The apple orchard visit had been more than just a trip. It had been a celebration of friendship, gratitude, and magic of the harvest. The memory of the day would stay with them for a long, long time. Even as they set out the apples gently on the kitchen counter, the sweet scent still clung to their fur. Luci and Leo knew they had brought home more than just fruit. They had brought home a piece of autumn itself. That night, they curled up together in their favorite cozy spot by the window. Outside, the moonlight shone silver across the baskets of apples, making them look like treasure. The orchard adventure had ended, but the warmth of the harvest season filled their dreams, and in their hearts, Luci and Leo knew that autumn adventures were only just beginning.